What is up, you guys? I know it has been a while since I posted last. I've been so busy traveling and performing and recording, and today actually needed to hop on to address some very, very serious and disturbing events that happened this past week at the International Women's Brass Conference. I wanted to address this publicly because this was a very extreme public incident where many people were impacted, and I still have people approaching me asking me what happened who are super, super disturbed by the events that took place. This past Saturday, I performed with Calypsus Brass at the International Women's Brass Conference, and my boss, who was invited by me to attend, was sitting there respectfully and quietly filming, as everybody else in the audience was doing as well, when he was approached by a man who left moments later, got two police officers, and had him escorted not just out of the building, but off of the entire campus. This is a compilation of some of the footage of the event when it took place. If you want to see the entire videos, I've linked them in my bio.
Hi there, good morning everyone. Thank you so much for being here this morning. We are Calypsus Brass Quintet. We are all women, all doctors.
Could you please walk out now?
So that first piece we played was called Resounding Echoes, written by Marcus Grant.
It's very, very, very unprofessional and sad because he made it about him and not them. That's the sad part. So, you know, it is what it is.
You're gonna have to leave campus.
Yeah, I'm gonna take off. What was the infraction?
You made everybody uncomfortable and we're a private
I didn't make
university.
anybody uncomfortable. I was sitting there silently, doing
I can
nothing.
only tell you what I'm called to, and it's a private university, so.
Just for the future reference, I'm gonna forward this to the Dean of Music and let the administration and faculty know how their college and their music school is treating a serious professional that came out here to support their conference and to support women in brass. Because that's all my intention was to do that and shine a light on these awesome women who have put all this time and energy and effort into making this music and are underrepresented in the music industry. And I'm the kind of person who can hire them for orchestras, for movies.
So after this, I am dealing with distress and confusion, and I'm trying to figure out what the heck happened, and I'm talking to as many people as possible. I speak with members of the board, I speak with other people that I knew out in the parking lot. I'm just speaking to as many people as possible, trying to figure out what happened, and this is what I discovered. I am ashamed and embarrassed to have discovered that the other four members of Calypsus Brass were 100% responsible for orchestrating Ethan's removal by police officers from the event during the first song of the concert with no grounds whatsoever. Also, as a bit of background, these women have never spoken to Ethan once in their lives, and what they have heard about him from me has all been positive, and he was met with instant hostility. I also find it really interesting that Calypsus Brass, where they said that his recording made them uncomfortable, was happy to share other people's recordings and pictures of the concert on the Instagram story. Calypsus Brass also claims that they're uncomfortable because they see him as a sketchy person with a questionable past. Why? Because he has cornrows and he's black and he has a rap background. They were also questioning my integrity as to my reasoning for leaving Mississippi State. During my time at Mississippi State, I was assaulted multiple times by students. I had students laying hands on me. I had students picking up metal Manhasset stands and swinging them at me. And I was told to teach with my door open, record in case it happens again, and have somebody on standby just in case. The students heard this, they learned that nothing would happen, and the behavior got worse. I also experienced extreme levels of misogyny from different faculty members. I had men putting their finger in my face saying, "Wait your turn, the men are talking." I had them throw paper in my face. I saw them scream at female students in the hallway. I saw them scream at female faculty members backstage. It was out of control to the point where I had to go to the Office of Civil Rights and HR and my superiors. Nothing was done. That also gave these people permission to continue, and the problem got worse. Morally, at this point, I could not continue teaching at Mississippi State because that would show my female students it was okay to be treated that way. It would show my male students that it was okay to treat women that way. It would show other female faculty members to just take it and put up with it. And it would give permission to these male faculty members who were behaving that way to continue. And I morally could not continue with that. During my entire time having to endure this, Ethan was supporting me and encouraging me to stand up for myself. And when it became evident that I was no longer safe in Mississippi or at Mississippi State, he offered me a full-time job with Fearless Visionary Entertainment and a role in Jester as a trumpet player, and I accepted. Hence me moving from Mississippi to LA, which has been the best decision of my entire life. He also paid all of my moving expenses to get out here to LA, which gave me the freedom to escape a really bad situation. Ethan's generosity is not just unique to me either. I have been working for him for almost 2 years, and all I see is him give to others and elevate artists. I have seen him build artist studios. I have seen him buy artists' cars. I have seen him help artists get out of other horrible situations. All he does is give. Another testament to Ethan's incredible and impeccable character that I want to share with you all is a documentary that we released about his entire backstory, about the company, about Fearless, about Jester, and it goes into really, really deep detail about what he's doing and who he is, and I encourage you all to watch it and check it out. I've linked it into my bio. I helped edit it, and it is really inspiring and incredible, and Calypsus Brass, I hope you will sit down and watch this and see who you just did this to. Here's the bottom line. I left a horrible situation in Mississippi, was given this incredible job here. I invited him out there. He spent lots of money to come and support and attend, and ultimately he was profiled by the 4 women in Calypsus Brass and was escorted off the entire campus because of the way he looks. All I wanted to do was show and share what I had been working on my entire career and my love of women in brass. And when I brought him into this world, he was met with nothing but hostility and prejudice. Calypsus Brass, I am ashamed and embarrassed to be associated with you. And this is my official resignation.